You wanted it, you got it. First impressions of this Dotmod Petri RTA. So check it out. Here's the Dotmod Petri RTA packaging, black with a gold trim. And underneath the lid of the packaging, you still have the black with a gold trim with the Dotmod logo. Gotta love it. First words that came out of my mouth when I popped this lid was, oh, bling, bling. Vape pouring all the freaking way. Now, I have not vaped on this thing. Like I said, this is first impressions, but right out of the gate, just the looks of everything, the marketing, it took my breath away. And here's a close-up view of the corked vial of extra goodies. Inside the corked vial, you receive 2 fused Claptons, an extra gold-plated 510 pin, and 4 hex screws. And at the top of the cork, it's got the Dotmod logo. In the packaging, they also include an extra glass tube and a buku O-rings. They include this extra glass drip tip sleeve, a hex tool for your hex screws, and check it out, they include this certificate of authenticity card with your serial number on it. So here she is, boys and girls, the main attraction of the Petri RTA. She's a 22mm RTA. She holds 3 mils of e-liquid. She's got 4 layers of 24 karat gold plating on there. Oh yeah. Dual adjustable airflow at the base. Nice texture down here. Okay, she's got a nice restriction going on. Nice restriction. Whatever you adjust on this side is going to be the same on this side. She got top fill, a pre-installed glass sleeve, dual O-ring up here. There's the base. God, this thing is absolutely bling bling. Bling freaking bling. Like I said, top fill up here. Take the top cap off. Threads. Whoa. Smooth as a freaking porn star's ass. Look at the bling bling. You got the slots, the 4 slots up there to fill her up. Easy peasy, what a sleazy. I have not even taken this out, cleaned it, and it is flawless. It is clean, man. God, no machine oil, no nothing. Look at those threads. Beefy. Boom. AFC ring comes off. Nice texture once again. Pops back on. Pull the 510 pin out in order to get the base off. That unscrews. There's your base section. And with this tank, the deck section slides into the shaft/chimney section. Comes out like so. And there's your postless deck section. Woo! She's a beaut. Bottom airflow slots. Side mount screws. There's the inside of the shaft/barrel section. Got that conical type design, and I noticed that right off the bat. That's going to increase the flavor like crazy. Feed slot on one side, feed slot on the other. Let's see if I can get this tank off. Got the tank off. That was easy. So there's your shaft section. Man, this thing is just made of great quality. Got the fill slots up top. You know she looks damn good, but does she perform well? That's the big question. Alrighty, so I cleaned up the deck section, cleaned her out, and I want you guys, like I needed it, but I want you guys to see the post holes. The post slots are like an oval shape, and that's for your big old fused Claptons, your stable Claptons, your stagger Claptons, your alien Claptons, whatever you want to call it. It's for the big builds. You could pop biggish builds in here. I mean, the deck section is not huge. This is a 22mm device. I'm really anxious to try the 24, but I heard some really good things about this 22 as far as flavor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these 2 fused Claptons in this deck section. We're gonna go from there. All right, so check it out. I got the fused Claptons, both the fused Claptons that came with this kit installed. Like you guys see, it's a postless deck that's slightly elevated. Got them glowing from the inside out. So what you want? Now we got a wicker. Got her wicked. Got her juiced and tucked. Make sure you line up the deck correctly with the shaft section. There we go. And you want to make sure that the gold-plated pin is completely tight, screwed into the deck section. Pop on the AFC ring. And fill her up. Drip tip sleeve. And it's time to vape on this bling bling piece. Alrighty, so I got this Petri RTA sitting on this O-Sub 80-watt vapor at 60 watts. Got her built up, wicked up, and juiced up. Airflow is halfway open all across the board. Here we go. That's the first hit I've taken off this device. I'm gonna go ahead and take another one, but so far, this flavor's rocking. Vapor Ooh, dense. The juice that I'm using is the Advocacy Man from the Merge line. Now, the Advocacy Man, it's an Oreo cookie ice cream pistachio. This stuff right here is, it's selling out. Selling out at vapetrick.com. That's how good this stuff is. Now, again, I did not create this. I just teamed up with the Merge. It's a collaboration for advocacy. So every bottle sold, a percentage of that goes to advocacy. It goes to the Right to Vape campaign. And then once the Right to Vape campaign ends, it's still going to go to advocacy indefinitely. No less than 20% profit. But back to this Advocacy Man, this stuff right here, man, this stuff is, I tell you, when you first get it, you're going to taste the cookies and cream, but you're going to taste that pistachio. It's really good. It's an acquired taste, but as you let this stuff sit and steep over time, it melds together and becomes something even more special. That pistachio, you still get it on the tail end. Even on the inhale, you get that pistachio, but that cookies and cream or cookies and ice cream, Oreo cookies and ice cream, it really starts to just explode. But I'm going to go ahead and take another hit. So 60 watts on this Petri RTA. I'm going to take her up to, let's see, 70. Again, 0.11 ohm build, airflow halfway open. Oh yeah. One more. It's like Lay's potato chips. You can't just take one chip. You gotta keep hitting her up. Now, do notice this. It's getting warm. It is really getting warm. My mod's starting to get warm. That deck section is compact. This is a 22mm device, like I mentioned. You know what it reminds me of right off the bat? From the second hit I took, it reminds me of the Mage RTA, except the Mage was 24mm. This is 22mm. I'm anxious to see how this thing vapes with stainless steel. It's getting a little warm, but the flavor, goodness gracious. It's saturated, man. It's intense. I'm getting all the nuances of this Advocacy Man. I'm going to open up the airflow. Wide open. Let's do wide open. And you know what? I'm going to take her up to 80 watts. I mean, it's warm, but it's not hot. And fogging it up. You know what? I'm going to close off the airflow just a little bit. Love the restrictedness of this airflow, especially when you get on a device. Oh yeah, that becomes hot. You know, for me, 65, 70 watts with this build in here, that's rocking. That's like my speed. So that right there, boys and girls, is my first impressions of this Petri RTA by Dotmod, the 22mm version. Got to put it through its paces, though. I'd say at least a week, 2 weeks, and then I'll come back and I'll do a follow-up. I'm not going to do an in-depth review. I'll just state, the pros, the cons for this, and I'll let you know if it's worth the price. Price point, I'm seeing like 70 bucks. I need to see how these O-rings last, how the device lasts, how I'll put some more builds in here, stainless steel builds, fuse claps in stainless steel, see how it runs in temperature mode, all that good stuff. Come back, and then I'll let you know. This is Rep Trippers, and remember, smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now.